Next up, let's see if we can change the font of our title to be something that looks a little bit nicer. So head over to fontsquirrel.com and scroll down to the grunge tag, click on that, and similar to images that you haven't created yourself, same applies with fonts. So always check the license condition associated with a particular font that you might want to use in your app or game. Go ahead and download that font. Go ahead and unzip that. And within there, we are going to want to use this font titled ANUDRG_TTF. So go ahead and copy that into our project. And just drop that in the root level of the project. Now, one thing you might have to do to get it to actually render within the simulator is actually install that font on your operating system. So before I try and use the font here, I'm just going to make sure that it is actually installed here within Mac OS. Similarly, you can do the same thing on a Windows machine. So next, back to Sublime Text. And what we're going to do here is pretty simple. Instead of using the default font, we'll just change that to the name of our newly downloaded font file. Save that and reload. And there you can see, as simple as that, we've got a nicer looking font with our basic app. Now, two other things that you might want to try out, which I recommended in the blog post, were one, figure out how to hide the iPhone status bar at the top of the simulator. So what that is this little bar at the top here that shows the carrier signal, the time, and the percent charge of the simulated iPhone. So to do that, it's actually quite simple. We'll just head over to the Corona documentation. All you have to do is add this line of code here within the Corona display library. So just go ahead and copy and paste that, maybe somewhere up around the top of main.lua, and save it. And when you reload that, you should see that display bar magically disappears. And the second challenge that was mentioned in the blog post was to find out what Lua type the display objects actually are. Are they a string, boolean, number, function, table? Exactly what are they? Similar to what we covered in lesson 1. So to do that, pretty simple. All you need to do is use the print function along with the type, and just drop in the variable that we assigned the newImageRect to. So just save that, and you don't actually have to look at the simulator because nothing's going to change, but down in the console you'll see here it mentions table. So all display objects and other objects within the Corona API are effectively tables, and tables are like the super type within Lua. You can do pretty well anything with tables. You can create arrays, create objects, create tables within tables, and many other useful functions and features. We'll cover that, of course, in a upcoming lesson. Anyways, hope to see you in the next lesson where we cover Lua functions. Thanks. See you then.